Hello everyone, welcome back to another great episode of Raihana's Cuisines. Today I'm going to be doing a turkey which I want to do, I'm marinating that with fresh rosemary, fresh thyme, fresh lemongrass or lemon basil, and the marination is going to be very simple. So for the turkey here I have a 17.5 pounds of turkey which I have cleaned, scrubbed, done everything to it. Now this particular turkey was actually from a farm, so it's fresh. It has not been frozen. It's just a fresh turkey, and so this is why if you see that the legs are not closed, and I didn't get any gizzards or any liver or any heart with this. I just got my neck, and I don't like using the neck for the gravy, just because my husband loves to eat the neck. So for the gravy I'll just take the drippings from the bottom and make the gravy. But so for this turkey, after you've got it really nicely washed, what you want to do is you want to take a paper towel and you want to make sure that it is completely dried. Now if you see here, that's a little feather. When I got this turkey, I had to clean it completely because it had some feathers on it, and if you want to look here, I still have a couple that I've missed here. So if you see that, so you just pull them out just like so. Thought I got everything, but it was good, at least you got to see it. It didn't look very good when I was taking those feathers out, so I just didn't want to scare you guys. So I got all that done. I got that cleaned. You want to get in between the cavity too and get all the water dried completely. I also went ahead and in between here cleaned everything in between, whatever I can. So that's done. So for my marination, it's going to be extremely simple. I've got 8 tablespoons of butter here. This is unsalted butter. You could use salted, which is perfectly fine. Now in the unsalted butter today I am going to add a good amount of ginger and garlic, which is a good 2 tablespoons of ginger and garlic, and this is fresh ginger and garlic. Turkey can be really tasteless, so you really want to put some fresh herbs in it, and I'm not going to be doing that today because today I got the turkey. I want to at least just marinate it, and then tomorrow we'll come back and I'll show you how I'm going to be adding all the fresh herbs to it, and I will be baking it the day after. So in my butter goes ginger and garlic. Now I'm going to use some Creole seasoning, which is Cajun seasoning. I think it's perfect just because it's got the salt, it's got the paprika, it's got a little bit of hot pepper or cayenne in it. Yeah, so it's got salt, red pepper, black pepper, chili powder, spices, salt, garlic powder. So that is why I'm using it, because it really gives it a good flavor. So, and I don't like using dry herbs. You could very well use it. I've used it in the past, but just because I got a hold of some really nice fresh herbs, I'm going to be using that. I'm also going to be adding about a tablespoon of lemon pepper. Now remember I said this was going to be a citric turkey. So in here we're going to also stuff this with fresh oranges. I'm going to zest the orange, lime, lemon, and all the good stuff, and I'm going to zest it, and we're going to stuff it inside the cavity, so it gives it a really good. Now see, I didn't melt the butter all the way through, so it's kind of thick, which is exactly what I'm looking for. So at this point what I am going to do is just brush that on top. Now if your turkey is going to be wet, meaning if you don't dry it, you're not going to get a very crispy skin. It's going to be soggy, and so you really want to make sure that it is completely dry. And when you use butter, and if you don't melt it the way I did, what happens is it's just going to slide down. This, what's going to happen is it's going to stick. I'm going to put it in my refrigerator, and I am not planning to cover it. I want it to dry and harden on top of my turkey. So you want to make sure that you get into the hands and the legs, inside, outside, everywhere. And then tomorrow we're going to come back. We're going to add the fresh, all the fresh herbs that I got. We're going to add some into the cavity. We're also going to put some on the bottom of the turkey. So when it gets cooked, what's going to happen is that steam is going to release that really nice scent of all the herbs. So this is going to be a very, very, very tasty turkey. And I really want to try this turkey because we've never had a farm turkey. We've always had a frozen turkey. So, okay, the other thing you also want to do is you want to try and get under the skin as much as you can. Just like so. Take your butter and just squeeze it all the way in there. The butter is also going to help brown the skin, and I also, tomorrow when I come back, I'm going to explain you the temperatures of the oven. So basically this is it. I'm just going to finish up putting it all inside the cavity and everything. When we come back tomorrow, I'm going to show you my next step. So this is day 2 of our turkey, and you're going to have to bear with me because both my camera people are in college. So I really want to get this done. Got this out of the fridge. I'm going to bring it closer so you guys can see. I normally don't use a tripod, so you guys are going to have to deal with me over here. Okay. So here's the turkey. You can see that it has really gotten, the butter has really set with the seasonings. So basically at this point I have here 1 orange. I have zested the orange. I have 1 lime. I have zested the lime. I've got some fresh basil and some fresh rosemary. So what I am going to do is basically just take the orange and stuff it into the cavity right there. I'm gonna put the other one. I'm just gonna squeeze some juices because it's gonna give it a really nice flavor too. Okay, and we got the lime. You can do the same thing. What the lime does is not only does it flavor the turkey, but it really gets out that gamey smell of the turkey. So I usually like to do that. Now what I'm also going to do is lift up a little bit here and get some rosemary under. Get some basil under too. And on my way, when I go shopping today, I also have to pick up some twine. See, I never have twine in the house because when we get our turkey, it's always, you know, closed. But now I'll have to go get my twine. So I was just waiting to get this done and take more of my rosemary and just stuff it inside the cavity just like that. I have some more rosemary that I have saved for when I plate the turkey. Got my basil that goes in the cavity as well. Now for the zest here, I'm just going to mix both of it up and I'm just going to sprinkle it all over. Okay, so basically now all I need is my twine, and I need to go pick up the lemon basil. Now here, I think I'm gonna wait on this because I wanted to show you how I'm gonna tuck this under the turkey, the leg, the wing here, so it doesn't brown on us. But I think it'll be easier for you guys to see when I have my camera person and they can really get up close. But I'm really sorry for this video, but I really had to get this done since I'm on my way out shopping, and really wanted to get this out and done. So wait for day 3. So day 3 of our turkey. I've had Hassan help me lift the turkey a little bit. I've got the twine on the bottom. And then I want to show you if you guys don't know what lemon basil looks like, this is what it looks like. Basically it flowers like this, but if you take it into your hands and you rub it and you smell it, it smells fantastic. So I am going to just break it up just a little bit and put it in here, so it just gives it a really nice aroma. I have preheated my oven at 450 degrees. He's gonna go in for half an hour at 450. I am then going to take it out, lower my temperature to 350, and leave it in there for the next 4 hours. Now I forgot to grab my thermometer, but I will do that right now. Let me show you how we're gonna do this. Let me go ahead and close the twine first, because then once my hands get dirty, then hold on. So, and the reason why I'm using the twine is just because you don't really have to if you've got it, the legs and everything closed. The reason I'm doing it is because this is a farm turkey and it's not holding its shape really well. So that is why and first time, I've never used twine before, so first time. Okay, so I'm gonna do that and then bring my twine back here and then take the legs, try and crisscross them. My hands are slippery, sorry. Okay, cut that off. Okay, all right. Now what you want to do is you want to take your wings, just lift up the bird just a little bit and put it under, just like that. It's gonna be it's a little workout, but should be able to just my twine. Okay, so hold up the turkey and then, oh, you know what it is? It's the twine. I shouldn't have closed it right now, but that's okay. Oh, got it. All right, so now he's ready to go in at 450, half an hour. I will go ahead and put my thermometer in, but then when we come back, I'll show you exactly where I've put my thermometer. It should be in the thickest part of the thigh. So it's going to be right here. I'm going to stick it in here and it should read 165 degrees. Once it reaches 160, 165, it's ready to come out. So basically it goes in the oven. I'll see you guys back here in about 4 to 4.5 hours. So I want you to see, this is on 450 and I think it has browned quite nicely. So at this point, it is heavy. All right, we're gonna move it over here, and I've got some stuff going on here. If you haven't watched the video of how to do a passion fruit tart, make sure you do so. At this point, what I've done with my thermometer is I've set it, the thermometer temperature is at 64 degrees right now. So in the house it's 64 degrees. I've set the temperature for it to go off at 165 degrees. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this at the thickest part of the bird, which is right there. Okay, now it's gonna tell us the temperature of the bird itself. So it's not much, it's pretty raw. We're halfway there. So at this point, what I'm going to do is lower my temperature of my oven to 350 degrees, and then I'm going to leave the thermometer out And once we reach the 165, I'll come back and I'll show you the done turkey. So my temperature has been beeping. You can see here that it's between 165 and 160. So let's go ahead and open it, because I haven't opened it since we put it in. And look at how beautiful this bird has turned out. I love the color. I love it how it's browned everywhere. Now the most important thing also is that you want to make sure that you want to rest your turkey for about half an hour before we cut it. So, whoa, it's heavy. Oh my God. And I just want you to excuse all the mess here because I've got so many things going on. So basically this is it. So I am not going to be putting this on a big platter and putting it, with the vegetables and everything and the fruits. This time I'm going to go ahead and carve it and then put it out, because I don't have very much of a company. So when people come, they're going to be hungry. So I'm just going to have it out on the platter. So I'm going to show you the picture in the end. It's just going to show off the platter the way I have done. But I'm also going to be doing a video showing you how I have set up my Thanksgiving table and what I'm serving today. So if you want to watch that video, make sure you do so. I'll put up a link up here. So thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Raihana's Cuisines. Hope you can join me here next time with another great video. See you then, friends.